And we're live. I mean,
Whoa.
we should be
Oh my
live.
god.
We should be live after all that
I'm
setup.
sweating, guys. It's a lot of pressure.
Walk the vision.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
No, not.
Well, yes, we are live. It just didn't record that sound. But yeah, this is the first live version of the podcast. And
So we have a whole new name for it.
it's called Chattica now.
Chattica live.
Yeah.
From
Number 8.
Live
Number eight.
from the GCC, it's Chattica.
Coming soon.
We're making a movie now?
Yeah, why not? We're probably making that idea.
Nope, after we do fucking 8 seasons, then we do a movie. The
Yeah.
reunion special.
That's
Done.
the season finale, where we have to go find our parents that went on an adventure and they left us with our grandparents.
Oh, this is Wembley Place.
No, Warren knows what I'm talking
They
about.
left you with your grandparents?
Hey Arnold.
Oh.
Jay,
Yeah, we
calling
haven't
it Hey
talked about
Arnold?
Hey Arnold.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I
I
think
haven't talked about it in a while.
It's been a while since
well, nothing's
we talked
happened
about
since
Hey
the
Arnold.
I
movie.
feel like it's been about
Did that
a year.
movie come out?
Yeah.
You're done with Hey Arnold?
Did you watch the movie,
It
Warren?
was like
We
hype. It
wanted
was
to, we
hype.
never got together.
Like 2 semesters ago it was hype,
Yeah.
and we kept, trying to revive Hey Arnold, and Hey Arnold was meant to stay back,
We just- we
it
just
was
can't
meant
do
to
it.
Stay in the ground, yeah, just
Yeah.
can't do it.
No, so we watched Kids Next Door.
Watch what?
What was it? That Kids Next Door, Candy. You know that?
Candy, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's that. The metaphor for that, but that's
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What?
I'm lost.
Eddie, hello. Thanks for tuning in.
What, Eddie?
Oh, Eddie's in the chat.
He is in the
Wait,
chat.
What?
Yeah, he's in the
Hey,
We've
it's
been
your boy.
Yeah, Pete. Yeah, we have. We have Eddie is watching. We have one viewer. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in,
Eddie.
man. Number 1 fan.
Yeah.
He's just gonna shit post the
Where are
comment
the-
section with botchies.
Where are the giveaways?
We give out botchies every
We give out fucking knowledge, man.
10 hours.
I think the volume is good.
Eddie comment is the volume
Is
good.
the volume good, my dude?
Yeah. Tell us if we need to turn the volume up or down, Eddie, if you want. But so yeah.
For
yeah.
10 tokens, we go. We show our faces.
For what?
No.
Face reveal.
Face
after-
reveal, guys. I never did a face reveal on the channel. I might have to finally do it.
You just have to make a second face and be like, guys, my true face reveal. It's like this face is
Yeah.
and you peel off your
Guys.
face and it's just.
That was a fake me the whole time. I don't actually look like that.
And people are like, oh, thank goodness. It's just.
One thing, I've always done kind of weird with the channel is like I've shown my face, but I don't show it that much. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I kind of do like a weird in between where it's like here's like if it's an up. Like the last time besides the shorts, just was like it was my face and just me was like the update for the stop motion coming out like last year. I feel like.
I would feel
Yeah.
really weird recording myself.
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta start doing it and get used to it.
It is
After a
I've
weird.
always wanted to get into that. I just don't have the equipment
Yeah.
currently for that.
I feel like it kind of helped me with public speaking in a way, especially when I was like doing the earlier videos with my Lego set reviews.
Mm-hmm.
If you go watch
You did
those,
Lego set reviews?
oh yeah,
Oh,
I have
wow.
20 Lego set reviews on my channel, and
Wow,
actually.
nice.
Yeah, it's actually, what's funny is they probably get the most views still. Like, they still accumulate views because people...
Because everyone loves like
Because they'll search for
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Yeah.
People are looking, people
Well,
love
whenever
Legos
you
and
look up-
they're trying to, like, look to collect them. And they're going to go watch reviews to see which ones they want to collect, so...
When I looked into like stop motion, not much stuff like or quality stuff shows up. Just initial search stop motion.
Oh, not
Yeah.
much quality stuff, sure.
Yeah,
No.
not much quality. Like the first
You have to
thing
make
that
your
show up.
search specific.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then like when you just first get like, because I was doing it for the stop motion assignment we had. Like I wanted to kind of know how some like stop motion worked or what was some popular things for stop motion.
Mm-hmm.
And there just wasn't really anything like if you just looked up stop motion and went to YouTube, there wasn't much like super great quality stop motions.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you find like if you know people that do it as like their job or are popular at it, then it's better. Like if you specific search.
Yeah.
people.
True.
Yeah, I mean, also, if you're, like, searching for stop motion, like, to watch that on YouTube, you're probably searching for something specific anyway, but,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, me, like, went, like, in, like, 6th grade, like, searching for Lego stop motions, and that's kind of
Yeah.
how I got... My friend and I started doing it in the first place because of that. There is a video on my channel, and it's kind of, like, hidden, because it's kind of, like, the face of it's kind of like, oh, you wouldn't expect that to be what the video's about. It's got all of the first like stop motions my friend and I did, and they're the stupidest shit ever. But they're on my channel, and anyone can go watch them.
Oh, on the internet somewhere is like 2 movie trailers that me and my little sister made for iMovie using like her stuffed animals.
Oh yeah, you told me about
Yeah.
this.
Warren saw my old videos the other day.
I cannot
You
find
showed
them
me some of
to
those.
take them down.
So premium.
Yeah. That's a word.
Ben was a narwhalholic.
Yep.
What
What?
the fuck?
What?
My
What?
favorite part about that is like, it's for a project, right? And your
Yeah.
video was like something crazy. Like it wasn't like 14 minutes long or some shit like that. Like
I don't think it was
it
that
seemed
long.
longer than like a normal project.
It was, I'd say maybe like 7 minutes.
How many people are like in what it would be in one of your classes that you took? Like for that class specifically.
Maybe like 20.
20?
Yeah. Like 4 groups of 5-ish.
Okay, that makes
5
sense
groups
then, I
of 4,
guess.
something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's fair. I'm just usually like used to like 2 or 3 people in a group type thing projects.
Mhm.
That video with the fucking cyberbullying video you made was just not.
You guys have to see it. I'll
Wait,
show it to you.
yeah, I gotta see that later. Because
Not
I
a great
remember
topic
you
for
showed
the
me.
trying to think,
podcast, 'cause you have
what
to
was the
see it.
last? I think I saw your science project or something you did. No, what was the last video I saw that like?
Science project?
What? Describe it. I don't know.
Were you the one who had like the marble thing?
Oh, the Rube Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we had
you
a
had
Rube
that
Goldberg.
Dude, your class was fucking lit, man. I
I
enjoyed
know.
That's
that
the
shit.
last thing.
It's
I've
like
seen
every
it, like, in
every
high
chance I
school,
got
yeah.
to make a video, I wanted to make it like super good, you know. 'cause I
Right.
felt like we didn't get many chances.
Mhm.
Damn.
I guess
dude.
we kind of did, but like I couldn't take any like video classes. You know, like, people tell me sometimes here at Bradley, they're like, "Oh yeah, I took like video editing in high school." And, like my school had nothing even
Oh,
close
yeah.
to that.
I had a-
so it's like whenever I got the opportunity, I'm like, I'm gonna make this.
I had a
now.
game
Okay.
design animation class in high school.
Did you
That's
actually do
crazy.
game design and animation in there?
Yeah, we did Java,
Nice.
and then but first we started with Alice.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you don't
I've
know,
used
yeah.
Alice.
I actually enjoyed
I
Alice
used
a lot
Alice.
because it wasn't as buggy as Stencil. But sorry, Stencil. Love you. Just kidding.
No.
Just
No.
kidding. Just kidding. Stencil's like the ex-girlfriend you regret having.
Yeah, Stencil. Well, like the thing is Stencil's. I think it really was a good starting tool for us. But now
Yeah, a
since
good
we,
starting tool to like plug in, like any program where you can just plug in shit.
yeah, I think it's a good starting tool, and it's kind of interesting now in Unity where it's like, wow, in Stencil that would have taken me like forever to do. It's just kind of interesting because I would have thought it would have been the opposite. But no, it's not. It's just it's easier maybe to figure out how you're going to do it in Stencil, but when it comes to actually like doing it, it's like this is painstaking
One thing
compared to just doing the actual code for it.
Yep.
One thing cool in Alice was like they gave you models when you like with the program, and they were already rigged. So like it'd be like left arm, right arm, or bunny arm, or something like that. And so whenever you put the models in, you can just plug in arm or whatever for the movements.
Mm-hmm.
And then also you could take the program and go into Java and make the code in Java, and then return back to the program, and it would follow that code.
I don't think I used Alice that extensively.
Well, when you do a whole semester with it, you tend to use it extensively.
We had a video production class in a computer science class in our school. The computer science class was a joke. My friend Max and I just watched Code Lyoko like every day in there.
I mean, that is learning about computers, though.
Yeah. And then we had the video production class, which, we actually made. We were able to make shorts in there. Some of our friend Adam's shorts are like the funniest, like weird shit, but they're really like. They're very, like, everybody wanted to make very interesting shorts for that class. And I feel like Mr. Burke, the teacher, was just like, oh, God, like, what is science teaching? But he did pay me $100 to convert his VCR tapes into digital, like, files. So I was happy to do that. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that was cool.
I had an interactive media class. And it was just using Illustrator in high school.
Oh yeah,
that's how I knew. I just knew Illustrator coming in.
That makes sense. Yeah, because you you definitely preferred Illustrator off the bat, so that makes sense why.
I knew some Photoshop and all that in high school because the programs were on the computers. So whenever the teacher was talking, I was on Photoshop just fucking around with it. And a lot of the teachers went to me for using Photoshop on certain things.
Yeah.
Like for like flyers and all that. Usually someone messed up on something, so she'd be like, "Okay, go to the." And also, I made She had a couple like older photos, and she wanted them to look even older. Like, so I put them in like sepia. That's what she wanted with these photos, so she put them on like her computer.
Sepia.
Yeah. Mhm. So I did that for her. It was really fun.
You can just do that on like a phone now.
Yeah,
there's a lot. Yeah.
But yeah, I knew nothing about Adobe when I came to Bradley. Everything that I am now is because of Dan Pfeiffer. Shout out to Dan.
Oh, Dan, where are you at, man? Hashtag
with his kid.
Where's Dando?
Yeah.
Where's Dando?
Not again. No, we're not going
Dando.
back.
Where's Lando? Fuck off, Austin. You leave. Go ahead. Go to the door. Don't come back to bring back fucking Lando with you.
There are many people who want to know where Lando is. And
the Solo movie does not count.
You were talking
showing where Lando is.
No, that doesn't count.
It does not count.
What you were saying about the books, hopefully, you were like saying you don't want to read the rest of them because you're afraid that he dies.
Right, in one of the... Yeah, in the new canon, there's 3, like, they're called the Aftermath books, and it's like the trilogy of what happens after Return of the Jedi, like the official canon, and I've read one of them, but other 2, Lando just dies. Or in the Han Solo movie, what's his Childish Gambino is just like, Han, yo, if we blow up the second Death Star, and then I leave, I'm dead. So don't look for me. He says that.
Oh wow.
In the Han Solo movie, he just
Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino. I forgot who plays Han Solo again. I didn't even see that trailer.
Who is?
He's pretty unknown, I think. I've never seen him in anything.
Yeah, they were like, well, everyone's saying we can't cast Chris Pratt because he's literally Han Solo in Guardians of the Galaxy, so we can't cast
I wanted Miles Teller.
Miles Teller?
Yeah.
Miles Teller.
Whiplash.
That guy is Han Solo?
Yeah. He was in the running.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I could see
who I
him
want
doing
as Han Solo? Harrison Ford.
Just
Wow, what
Han
a great
Solo
idea.
pretending to be like young.
Shia LaBeouf.
We'll see how this guy, like, would you guys wanted Chris Pratt to do it anyway? Just like, who
Well,
gives
the
a fuck
guy
if
who's
he's
playing Han Solo,
Star-Lord?
like, aren't they trying to say, like, Han Solo younger? Because, like, he doesn't look like... Number one, he doesn't look like the Han Solo from before, and he doesn't look like a younger version of Han Solo either.
Yeah, he's supposed to be
He just looks
younger.
like a random guy with Han Solo's hair. That's what
He's
it looks
supposed to be
like.
younger, I thought.
That's what he looks like, in my perspective. In my opinion.
I think he looks younger. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously he's
definitely
not going
younger.
to look like Harrison Ford because he's a
Yeah.
different guy, but it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Does Harrison Ford have a son?
I don't know. No idea.
I don't know.
Just make Harrison Ford's kid be fucking
Yeah,
Han Solo.
force
Yeah.
him to.
Yeah.
Look, son, I did that shit. You gotta do it now,
That's a rite of
too. It's
passage.
your turn now. You gotta wear the jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't Ice Cube's son play
Played
Ice
Ice
Cube
Cube
in
in-
Yeah,
Straight
that's
Outta
Straight Outta
Compton?
Compton.
Yeah. I still haven't watched it.
Now he's an actor. Which is alright.
Imagine
man.
Will Smith's son playing him in any movie.
Oh my gosh.
Jaden.
Will
Yeah.
Smith
Oh,
in movies?
God.
That's a terrible idea. Let's not do that.
Mhm.
I enjoyed most of Will Smith's movies.
You don't like you don't like Will Smith?
No, I was talking about Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
actually, if you guys want to talk Will Smith,
Yeah, let's talk Will Smith.
you guys want to talk Will Smith?
Yeah.
Okay,
I like
okay.
Will Smith.
I enjoyed
I like
it.
Men in Black.
Okay.
I like iRobot.
I love iRobot.
Yeah.
It's such a a cheesy movie. I love
Pursuit
it.
of Happiness is a really good one.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
him in
I love
that.
that one.
How do you feel?
Did you guys watch Touch?
No.
I like that movie. Will Smith in it.
What's it about?
Professional pickpockets.
Okay,
Oh,
no.
Yeah, it's like Will Smith in a yeah.
I've seen Hitch, right? That's him. Hitch.
Hitch.
He's like he talks to Kevin James and helps Kevin James pick up girls or something.
Yep, I've seen that.
Yeah. I don't remember that one as much.
Independence Day?
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good
yeah,
one.
okay.
Ooh.
Yes or no?
It's good.
I haven't
That's
seen.
Um, Wild Wild West?
No.
Nope.
Does he play Hancock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. That's.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I want to say he is. But then I was going to say
I
that
Am
earlier, but I haven't
Legend.
seen the movie.
I Am Legend.
That, yeah.
I always want to watch that whole movie. I remember.
You can't make it though, can you?
No,
Try.
there's the reason I distinctly remember wanting to watch that movie is when you watch a DVD a lot and the preview you have the previews most people skip them, but I just didn't. I would just watch the preview all the fucking previews on a disc usually before watching the movie. I Am Legend, I'm pretty sure was on the Casino Royale disc,
Mhm.
so I always
Just
watched
watched it
that
sometimes.
that fucking trailer. Or it was
Probably
Pursuit
better
of Happiness.
than the movie is.
Or it was Pursuit of Happiness, because then he's like, in that trailer, he's like, and nobody can solve Rubik's Cube. He's like, I can. It's like,
That's not
That is not I Am Legend.
No, yeah, that's Pursuit of Happiness. But I think the I Am Legend trailer was in that too. Have you guys? You probably.
After Earth? What's up?
Is that movie good?
I heard that one isn't, yeah.
I always get that movie confused with Oblivion, because it came out around
Oblivion?
the same time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they looked a little bit.
They were
similar.
kind of competing with
Yeah.
each other.
Do you guys know about the alternate? I'm sure you did. The alternate endings to I Am Legend.
I've heard about this.
Yeah. In the one in the movie, he blows up, right?
Yeah.
Everything, it's
Spoiler alert
most
for I Am Legend.
Yeah, sorry. He kills all the monsters with a grenade at the end, while the other two, the girl and the kid get out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a
And he
while.
kills everything, but in the alternate ending, they one of the monster guys sees that he was healing one of them, and he's like, whoa, and then they become friends, and they don't kill him, they're heal us please, so because he comes up with a cure or whatever. And then I think there's a third one, but I don't know. I don't know what that one would be.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
What's one movie you wish had an alternate end, an official alternate ending too?
Nah, this is just gonna end up with us shitting on endings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Wish I could have an alternate ending too. I'm not that person though who's just when movies have an open ending.
Yeah.
People are like, oh no, it's supposed to be like they didn't finish the formula to the
Yeah.
film, so people freak out. And
No,
it's
I'm okay with
I
that
get annoyed
too.
when, when people want the happy ending or the default ending or I feel like the cheesy ending. Like a lot of people are just like, because it didn't have that ending. So,
yeah, that's what I meant.
Like thinking like La La Land. Sorry, spoiler for that. But just like the ending, everyone's just like, how dare like she's married and all that. Like that's not how it's supposed to go down. We already invested in the characters. And,
Yeah.
But I loved that ending. I just like that was a cool twist for an ending. And so yeah, I don't like movies that have like the cheesy wrap up ending.
Well, it depends on the tone of the movie. Like like if it's like it should go like by the way the movie's going, it's like okay, if it ends up with a happy ending at this point, like that's kind of like too much. Or it like sometimes it really feels right if it should be a happy or a sad ending. I feel like also with Warren saying like where it's like oh the movie shouldn't have ended like that. Most of the time I'm just like okay, well that's the way they wanted to take it.
Yeah.
I guess one movie we could say like where it's like I watched it at first I was like fuck this I'm pissed was La La Land's ending. But the more you think well right at the end of it I was, but then like as you think about it it's like it makes complete sense.
No, I think I went like insane at the ending and then I yelled at a young couple like this is real life and walked out of the theater.
Then they probably broke up because of you.
They broke up.
They looked at me like astonished.
Because she was going to LA and he didn't want to.
They were definitely going through like their honeymoon stage of their relationship where they're like yelling.
How could you tell?
You told that from the back of their heads?
No, because I was like turned around and yelled at them. They were like talking as if they were. The way like couples interact, it just like changed.
You could tell
5 seconds.
That couple that was sitting next to us at dinner. When we first got there, you could tell they were on a first date.
Tonight, like you could tell they were on a first date.
Like on me and Austin's end of the table, there was a couple, and the
you.
guy was like sitting. Okay, I can't demonstrate on the podcast, but he was like really like leaning forward, you know, like over the table to like here and like nodding a lot, like reassuring, and his legs like tapping really fast. And just like the things they were saying, like things that you would have known about a person before, or like after you've been dating a while.
Okay.
It's
like where they like they're talking like what city they live in, or like who do they have any siblings?
Their names
like
are.
We might have missed that part of the conversation.
Eddie was saying the alternate ending to the I Am Legend shows that Will Smith is the bad guy because the zombies were just trying to save their bay.
Save their what?
Their bay. Because it's a girl and he captured her so he could find a cure. For the zombie people.
Alrighty.
I'm trying to think, like, of a good, or of a movie that I want an alternate ending to.
Questions like this, they're so broad. Like, any movie you've ever seen, think of one that you would change. It's like, I can't think of one.
I have a more specific, I hope we haven't brought this up in the podcast before. Is there any, like, for a game or a movie where you wanted a sequel that was, like, didn't come out, essentially, that you wanted to be made, but it didn't happen?
There's
plenty of
stuff like that,
yeah. Because I know mine.
Go ahead and
go for it, yeah.
Mine is Fortunately 3. Which is like such a like random one, but it was like probably going to be a thing before Disney bought Star Wars, and even though you can kind of say the Force Unleashed games are kind of like a fan fiction of like a game, especially this like the second one. I found them really fun because spoilers alert for the second one. At the end of the second game, if you do the good ending, which is always the canon ending in those, you capture Darth Vader and you're flying on a ship to like deliver him to jail or something, and obviously he was gonna get out, and that was gonna be like the opening of the third one. So like that, it's so like fan fictiony because like the whole plot of the second one is Darth Vader is using the cloners on Kamino to clone Starkiller to make like an army of Starkiller, like the army of Sith, like Starkillers, which is like the main character. Yeah. And so when you're playing, you don't know if you're a clone of Starkiller or the original Starkiller. Because you start off like imprisoned by Darth Vader and he's trying to like train you. So you can't figure out which one you are. You're told you're a clone, but then you don't know throughout the movie, and then
The movie?
the game. Sorry, fuck. But yeah, it's just it was always fun to just basically run around and just slice up stormtroopers.
Yeah.
It was a fun game.
The Assassin's Creed just with guards, just find different ways to.
And it was also on Camino, my favorite Star Wars planet. So
Didn't we just talk about this?
No.
No, we've just always talked Star Wars.
Always Star Wars. Wait, talk about what?
Oh, the planet. Yeah.
I thought we just talked about Camino.
No, dude, no.
Okay.
Dude, what?
I don't know.
We were talking about attacking the clones at Steak and Shake last night.
Oh,
and I was like, now Jake's pissed that he needed to come.
Yeah.
We're talking about attacking the clones.
No, attacking the clones. You had to chat about it without me.
The guy at Steak and Shake.
Oh my gosh! So the cashier, I don't know. You were with us last time. We were at the Steak and Shake with this cashier. He comes up. It was the guy who's like, "All right, here's my only rule: don't order something crazy." Like, do you remember that?
He's
guy?
like, follow the rules.
Yeah, follow
that
the
guy.
rules. I have one rule: don't order anything crazy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So that guy was there again last night. As we walk in, he just death glares everyone as they walk in, and he just frozen behind the cash register, just staring.
He just stared us down.
How
for
many
like
of
10
there were?
minutes.
Oh, really? How many of there were you?
Well, let's see here.
There was 20.
Holy
I counted.
shit!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, approximately.
I mean,
yeah.
that's what you're gonna get when you're fucking the only place open at 24 hour. Like, I get it. And you yes, they get to be somewhat pissed, but you don't get to fucking walk up and say, "Don't."
I just wanted a meme.
Yeah, I mean, that's your job.
It's also Steak and Shake. What craziness order is there? Like,
yeah.
I just want a meme of like his face though. Like
that guy's face.
It was so like you can say he's angry like that, but you can't like verbally describe the face this guy made. And as we're sitting there, like everyone's just so we were there before. He didn't death glare us as we walked in because we came in separately.
We just had 4.
And so at the time we were only at 8 people because there was already 4 people there. But then you can tell he was still getting, like, he was looking, he's like, shit's about to go down. Like, you can tell he knew something was coming up. All of a sudden, like, the rest, so, what would it be, 12 more people showed up. And he just death glares them. And we're busting up, like, the 8 of us that were already sitting down.
Okay.
Because we could see as they're coming in his face, and he's staring them down. He's just, like, not moving.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
God.
It was.
And then we all kind of started like chuckling, and I feel like he just knew.
Yeah.
He just knew.
Well,
we were just like, we could just see.
We chuckle, and then we're all like looking back, kind of too.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh man, this bit's gonna taste real good in our food.
Both arms in front of him, just like. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it was death in his eyes.
Yeah.
He's like, are you?
I mean, yeah,
Kidding me? Like fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
It's like.
And he came with the menus, and he was just like, slammed them down and walked away without saying anything.
Steak and Shake's so interesting, like, because it's just essentially.
It's the Walmart of food places.
Well, they're just like
what do you? There's like a homeless guy that like sleeps.
Yeah, that
inside,
sleeps in
just,
the
like,
Steak
on
and
the
Shake, and
yeah.
they just let him hang out there.
They just don't care.
And they're
he's
so
not as
they're
good as the
also
stoners,
just
then,
like so just like, what do you want? Welcome to the diner. Don't fuck with me.
I think Steak and Shake, some of them should just turn into those places where like you have like the mean waitress or whatever. Just
that's essentially what it is. Like,
yeah,
almost.
we just get like the sassy waitress, like the Dick's Last Resort type place.
But
fuck Dick's Last Resort.
Oh,
why did you get
shit?
What?
Did the waitress?
No, I don't know. I don't see the appeal, I guess. Like people treating you like shit.
Like shit. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
also
Unless
the food
it's
was
like-
bad. If it was good food, I could handle it.
Right.
The food was trash.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, the one I went to one in Indianapolis, so the food
Oh.
wasn't that bad.
Because Indianapolis is known for.
I was about to
Well,
say.
like it's a bigger city. It was in
Minneapolis,
downtown.
like
Where did you eat it? In?
Minneapolis,
Okay.
Bloomington, Twin Cities.
So the food wasn't too bad, other than like the long wait for it. But so we went there. We didn't realize it was one of those places until we like walked inside and committed. But like the cashier, like or the guy like about to seat us, he's already like given us trash, and we were about to go to a football game because after we were eating, we were gonna see the Lions versus the Colts, and so the guy's giving us trash, and we didn't know it was one of those places yet. And my dad's like, "I'm gonna pop this guy. Like, why the fuck is he acting like this? Like, what kind of a dick is he?" And then we realize it's as we like hear the waitresses yell at the people or like say things at the people, or some people grab microphones and say shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, it's one of those places. And I was kind of hyped for that because I just wanted to see.
The guy that I had was like,
yeah,
he didn't make jokes really. He was just an ass, you know. Like,
our waitress,
like, he was just like the type of waiter that you just wouldn't give a good tip to.
He
wasn't clever. He didn't make jokes.
I feel like that's how most of it is.
Our waitress
actually seemed really lazy.
Our waitress just had multiple sexual jokes, and then she told us before, or when she handed. Even though the one she handed to my mom wasn't that bad, but she hands it to her, she goes, "If my manager, you see that guy in the red shirt? If he walks by, take your hat off." Because, like, she's got yelled at before for writing something too sexual on someone. They, like, give you a hat with, like, a joke on it.
Where's that line? What can't they cross?
I don't know. I'm guessing, like, race.
Well, I think it was something, I don't know, I forgot what she wrote on my mom's hat, but she's wrote something about, like, abortion or something like that before, or something like.
Also,
welcome to our restaurant. Followed by an abortion joke.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm fucking eating here to talk about fetuses.
I don't know. I forgot what it was. It was about a young girl. Like she was talking. Like she had. It was a teenager, and it was something about sex, and this girl was like, and the mom saw it, and the mom's like, "Why would you write that on like my daughter's hat or whatever?" Because it was like one of those innocent type families, and like it was,
why the fuck are they going?
The thing was like, oh, my daughter's had sex before, like she was when she was a minor or whatever, something like that. What? Shit. I don't know.
Would most places like that? Like if it's where like they treat like shit, like all I can think about is people who like kind of like get off from that, like being like treated like
sexually.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Damn.
In Japan,
there's some people that just
in Japan there's yandere. In Japan there's yandere cafes where they just treat you like shit. And I watched this video about the guy, this anime YouTuber I watched where his friend took him to one of those without him knowing that's what it was. And his friend was like, "Oh, isn't this place awesome?" And he's like, "No, I don't like this. I want to leave." And he doesn't. He's like, "Yeah, I don't really hang out with that guy that much anymore." But like, yeah, that's all I can think of is that story when like hearing about those places.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to go with like friends, whatever.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah,
because you just family, because some things like with. You have those friends that you like usually burn, not like yourself, you know, like you usually all like talk smack or some shit like that, and insult each other. Then it's kind of funny to like sit down and get other people's perspective or other people, and then also it's like you go with someone who's like super witty, because the fun thing is to fight back. You don't just like let them say shit to you. Fight back.
Yeah,
you say shit back.
Yeah. We have to find the rebellion against the restaurant.
No, but like my dad would be witty with the waitress or whatever, and they would like just be talking shit to each other. Yeah. And my mom and older sister, they're like, because what's my older sister? My older sister just wants to be nice to everyone. She likes happiness. She's peace, marshmallows, and rainbows. And so she's just like, I want to leave. I don't want. She didn't like that the girl was like kind of being aggressive or.
Yeah. She's
just like, I don't want. And then she knew we'd say shit back, and she didn't want us to say shit back.
No, yeah, I would be uncomfortable during that entire thing.
But like, it was weird as a family thing, but like if I could go back like with friends or whatever. But, like I remember that like hat. What the girl wrote on my hat. She's like, "Oh, lost virginity to a traffic cone."
Oh,
and I was just saying, like, it's funny, like, that's fine, or whatever, it's not too bad. My family laughed at it. Like, there were some things that were just, like, funny to laugh at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Traffic cone?
Yeah, wait, what did she put on it?
Wait.
Lost her virginity to a traffic cone.
Oh, because, like, you haven't, like, actually...
Like, it means, like...
actually had sex with, like, a girl or something?
Yeah. We were saying, like... I had something to a traffic cone. like physically did something to a traffic cone.
Like fuck the traffic cone.
Yeah,
fuck the traffic cone.
Like you see, fuck the pointy end.
What?
Wait, are we talking about a girl or a boy fucking a traffic cone?
It was my hat, so she's saying it was me fucking a traffic cone.
And
I feel like there's a lot of
There's
a lot of better
cone.
inanimate
Why are we talking?
objects
Why
that
are we
you
going
could
into
fuck
detail about
with
fucking a traffic cone?
you brought it up.
I just brought up that she made that joke.
Yeah, okay.
All right, move on. We
Well,
don't have to go into
there's holes
detail
at
of
the
how
top
to
of
fuck
traffic
a.
cones.
There is a hole at
What?
the top.
There's holes at the top.
Yeah, I know, but
okay.
like,
Why do we? Okay, never mind.
I don't-
Forget I ever say anything. Just.
No, there was nothing wrong.
I don't want to go into detail on why we fucking a
We're
traffic
trying
cone.
to analyze her joke. You're fine.
Yeah.
Dude, don't
Chill
worry
out,
about
dude. Not
it.
everything's a personal attack.
Yeah. We just don't get what her joke wasn't weird. Okay, that's all we're saying. All right. Star Wars.
we always talk about Star Wars.
Have you seen the new Incredibles 2 trailer?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that
Is
up.
it just gonna be?
It's just gonna be Incredibles 1 with Helen as the main character, but a focus on Bob. That's
Well,
what it
is it just going to be Bob trying to raise Jack,
Yeah.
or is that just the focus of the trailer? What do you think?
I mean, there's gotta be some like
yeah,
Mr. Incredible ass kicking in the movie. Like there's gotta.
yeah,
hope.
it can't be that the whole time.
Yeah.
Right? There's no way. I'm
No, it's
hoping
gonna be
it's
I
Helen
don't
the
know.
whole time. That's the intention. Is just her.
I don't. I'm just hoping it's not. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not that.
Yeah, I hope that's just kind of like the beginning of the movie, and then it's kind of like the last one.
Well, I think
where
towards the end it'll
they
probably
get all
be
together,
the
you know,
family
as a
thing
family.
again.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be.
It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be Incredibles 1, but Helen's gonna be in Bob's place, and Bob's gonna be in Helen's place.
I'm excited to see that. I just don't
Yeah.
want the whole
I wanna see the
entire
kids
movie
do
to be
more.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, Jack, like if the trailers are any indication, Jack's gonna play a much bigger role.
Yeah.
But also the other kids
You
too.
can't just keep giving
Yeah.
him cookies.
That was funny. Yeah, my feeling, I feel kind of weird about it because even though it's my favorite like Pixar movie, I feel like they should have already done this. I feel like it's almost too late for me
See,
to be as excited about this movie as I could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if they would have done it in real time, like the kids would be grown up, I would be much more excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they had their chance to
I don't
make the
underst-
sequel. Like they left
It's
it on the
literally
cliffhanger,
right
like the fucking
after-
dude coming out of the
Yeah.
ground.
Minor.
It's like you don't wait 15 years after
to
that
do that, and
to,
they're
to
and
pick
they're
up
actually,
right off.
and they're
that.
actually doing that, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I would have totally
Well, I think-
expected it like the kids are growing up thing.
Yeah.
Well, they're waiting for also to develop the rest of these Pixar movies that they're gonna release soon.
What?
I think they're
movies?
making
What does that
another
have
Toy
to
Story.
do with?
But they're
what we're
just so they
talking
can
about?
just do out that they built up this hype and now they're releasing, because it takes a while to develop a movie or to animate and do pre-production for multiple movies.
Well, this was like
But they
This was
already
like a
they already
15-year
ran out.
gap.
They already ran out of ideas. They
Yeah.
like they already
Pixar,
they
think
waited.
Pixar's like golden age is
Well,
over.
Finding Dory.
Yeah,
I still haven't watched that.
don't.
it's pretty
It's
forgettable.
good.
It's the emoji
good,
movie of
but,
Pixar.
like as I said, it's like where you say even your B-rated content makes me cry. I don't know. I feel like I got that for
Even what?
B-rated. Like
yeah, I've
it's
seen
not
what you're
as
talking
good.
about.
Even your
Yeah.
B-rated content makes me cry.
I guess I.
What is that
Mm.
from?
No, well,
Um,
I feel that way about Finding Dory, where it's
I
like,
honestly don't
Oh,
really
okay.
remember
I see
it.
what you're saying.
I
now.
still like got emotional during it, but I'm like,
Okay.
this is shit, but it's still
You
making
got
me
emotion-
cry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the part where at near the end where she finds her fucking parents.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't often get too emotional during movies.
I think
It
I'll get
doesn't-
emotional
it's-
if The Incredibles 2 is bad.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You know,
That's what breaks Ben.
Yeah.
There's a Pixar movie called New that was supposed to come out, but because of the movie Rio, they dropped the idea. And then they had another movie replacing it. I'm trying to remember.
Who? Pixar?
Pixar.
Was it the Good Dinosaur?
During
No, it
time
was
of
right
Rio?
after. It was
That was a while ago.
It was after the Good Dinosaur. It was gonna come after the Good Dinosaur, because in the Good Dinosaur they had like a little new line across the ground that's the same color as the new character. They had the concept art. They pretty much had everything to start. They were gonna, and then what the story was were the two last blue-footed newts or whatever, and then they were gonna get together. The storyline, it's pretty the plot line of Rio. but it was with Newt. But then also
Rio came out years ago.
Yeah, this is when Newt was, but so did Good Dinosaur.
Like Rio was out like when I was in junior high. And Good Dinosaur came out, 2 years ago?
But with that storyline, they realized that there was the same storyline. I thought it was
Rango was the movie that
Rango was another movie, like, so what...
I thought that was the big one there where they had a movie just like it was Rango. And that they had to cancel that.
No, they had Rio's storyline. They realized that it was Rio's storyline because it was blue-footed instead of, like, blue-feathered parakeets. It was blue-footed newts. And they're like, oh, it's just like Rio's storyline. And then Rango came out, and they're like, oh, that's also the lizard movie we can't compete with. Like, that's two sides people could attack us on when reviewing this movie. But it looked like, with what they had for the concept art and everything, it looked visually amazing. Like, remember the backgrounds and everything in Good Dinosaur, or the environment in Good Dinosaur?
Good Dinosaur.
I've only seen it with director's commentary.
Alright, I'm totally wrong now.
Interesting.
Anyways,
it was in class.
Yeah, it was during animation class. But then you still remember the environment, though, and like how good that looked. It was gonna have that environment with this movie.
Yeah.
And so it was gonna look like visually stunning. And then they just like, I forgot what movie they released instead, but they just like totally dropped.
The Good Dinosaur also had a drug scene.
What? Like Dumbo?
Nice.
Like, I don't know. I just remember a part where they're like all getting distorted and stuff. Like they're on drugs or something. Like they're not actually.
Like
it's
a classic Disney movie.
It was after they ate berries.
Classic Disney movie. You
Yeah,
always
they
gotta
like
have
ate
that.
some berries or something.
They ate berries.
Okay. You gotta have that classic psychedelic scene like in the early Disney movies.
Yeah, I love that. It's like,
that's my favorite
makes
part
me
of
want to
Dumbo.
be a better animator. See a good like drug scene.
My favorite part of Dumbo was the elephant scene, like with the psychedelic.
Yeah, when he drinks the soda. That's what my parents always said when
I haven't seen that in a long time.
But yeah, with the Incredibles thing, it's like, yeah, they definitely already ran out of ideas, so they should have done it earlier. Like, especially because of the Finding Dory thing, and then also Cars 2 and 3. And
still haven't watched Cars 3 either.
I still haven't watched Cars 3.
I've
want
seen
to.
Part of it.
I want to watch it. I really want to give it a chance.
Okay.
But I don't, like... I almost had a chance to watch it at the drive-in, but I wanted to go home.
From what I saw, it was better than Cars 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So, like,
but yeah, like you said, Warren, I think...
it was replaced by Inside Out.
Oh,
okay.
The director...
Yeah. Inside Out was good.
Yeah,
Inside Out was
the director walked in and was like, alright guys, let's scrap this idea, I have an idea for another movie. And they're like, oh, okay.
Alright. But yeah, like you're saying, Warren, yeah, I think Pixar's golden age is over.
That was Ben who said that.
Oh, Ben.
I still think Pixar. No, I don't.
I mean, Coco was good.
Coco was good.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was
time when
Coco was. I think Coco was great. I keep thinking that's a Disney one for some reason.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This was actually gonna be my topic tonight, but we like eased into it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was gonna have us try to like all come together and create like the top 10 Pixar movies or something. See how that would work.
But you've done this already, haven't you?
I've done it on my own, but like I want to see.
Yeah.
If, like,
I don't know if I can name 10 Pixar movies.
Yeah, that's
how
a lot.
Closely
Can
our
we do
opinions
5?
A lot.
Can we do 5 instead?
Sure.
Well, what's everyone's favorite?
My favorite's The Incredibles.
Incredibles?
I like Toy Story.
Toy Story?
Toy Story.
I'm Big Hero 6.
Oh, that's not Pixar.
That's not Pixar.
Disney.
I fucking hate Pixar.
Cars is Pixar.
Wow, really? It's not Pixar.
Yeah.
Is Monsters Incorporated?
I thought it wasn't first 2.
Monsters Inc. is Pixar.
Monsters Inc.
Wall-E?
Wall-E would be mine.
Wall-E is my second favorite.
I thought you were about to say that's not Pixar either. I'm like, fuck!
Wall-E's not
What's Pixar?
No, Disney just recently getting into the 3D game where it's kind of getting confusing on what's... Because Moana was just straight Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Disney
Frozen
has done a
Disney. Wait, what is Brave again?
It is Pixar.
Brave is Pixar.
But
that's the weird one that it seems like
Pixar's
it should be
attempted a Disney princess movie, and they're like, okay, you don't get to do that.
Yeah.
Bad.
But then... Yeah.
But yeah, like...
I feel like with the recent Disney movies, with like that, so like Frozen,
it's hard to tell anymore.
They're stealing. I feel like they're stealing Pixar's.
Well,
assets.
I watched a kind of a video about this recently where the whole mantra of what each studio was like, their kind of like their separation points, like within the studio, was like Pixar is the what if scenario, and then Disney's was the like magical like
fairy tale
one, and so Frozen, I feel like up till Frozen, they were kind of like, or did Big Hero 6 come out before or after Frozen?
Before.
Okay, so yeah, like Big Hero 6 was, with the they had the earlier 3D movies, and which were like kind of
I feel like Disney's been doing 3D for a while.
Yeah, they have.
Like it doesn't really seem like it.
It was just a while until it like kicked in.
I mean, I think the last 2D film they made was Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Well, that was when they tried to revive the whole princess. They tried to revive the classic princess vibes.
And they also just wanted
because right now Disney's on this hype of Disney's on this hype of diversity, so they
just wanted to make a 2D
movie.
Yeah, I wish someone
would. Right? Yeah.
I mean, I don't dislike 3D. It's just that it's weird that 2D just isn't really a thing anymore. It's like it still looks good. Like why don't people do it?
Great. Yeah.
2D is just like I feel like is a really like good art form. Like just also doing 2D animations ourselves. Like just the work. I know 3D is definitely a lot of work, and
2D is more work.
You have to a lot of skill to do 3D, but 2D I just feel like art wise is just more skill work, especially if you do frame by frame.
But I mean, if you're a company like Disney, more work doesn't really even matter. You're gonna make all that money back.
Well, it kind of was why they switched to 3D at first. Why they went all in on the Pixar films is because it was costing them way more money.
Well, they've gone
with
multiple
Treasure
times.
Planet.
Planet was. I watched the video about this.
Yeah, I just watched the video about it
marketing
too.
team completely fucked it up.
Did we watch the same video?
Maybe.
But did it talk about Deep Canvas in it?
Yes.
The
program,
engine that they used?
Yeah.
Okay, we did watch the same video.
Yeah, and it was a whole bunch of things. Like, first of all, the marketing team was terrible for it. Like, no one knew about it. It got released the same time as...
Yeah, it was up against...
the first Harry Potter.
Yeah, it was up against the first Harry Potter movie, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was basically like the idea was pitched by these two guys that had worked at the company for a long time.
Forever.
And they're like, you've worked here a while, we're going to make your movie.
You finally get to
make
your movie.
And then they totally were just like, they're like, we're not going to promote it though. It's just like your project.
And
it turned out, like, in my opinion, really good. I really liked the movie.
Awesome. Yeah.
But it just wasn't.
It looks so good.
No one went to see it.
And the whole...
That sucks.
The Deep Canvas part was my favorite part of the video.
Mm-hmm.
That was in a whole proprietary Disney engine they created for like 3 movies before they scrapped it, essentially.
Yeah.
It was really expensive for them to do with that mixture of like the 2D and 3D stuff. But it always looks so cool. Like with Treasure Planet, Atlantis, and Tarzan. They used it for Tarzan.
Yeah, Tarzan is like what I think of when I think of it. It's
Tarzan is like my favorite Disney movie.
Same, but...
Oh, yeah?
Shit, what was that?
That was my child.
Oh, yeah, the thing with Tarzan. It's like, you know when he's like riding the branches around like with his feet and it's all twisted and stuff? Like, that's what they used it for.
Yeah,
it's like 3D really modeled and then like 2D drawn over it.
I found it really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that about Tarzan. Last time I watched it, I'm like, there's a lot of like 3D type technology
and you don't realize it unless you're like actually looking for it. And as a kid, I didn't so. It was a good mixture. Yeah.
There's like this one scene in Tarzan that it's like literally 1 second, but I think it just looks so cool. Like every time I see it, it's during one of the songs, and it's like one of the gorillas are walking, and it's like being shot from below, and it like they're like walking really slow like gorillas, but the ground like looks like it's moving fast, and I don't know, it's just like it's one shot that for some reason it looks really cool to me.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's interesting.
Okay, I want to. Is it like where the ground is like moving in a different?
Well, because the camera's sliding a
time.
I don't know what makes it look cool. It's like literally maybe not even a full second that they show it.
The camera's sliding across like quickly, but the gorillas are just moving so slow.
Okay.
And that's what it looks like. There's a difference, but it's a natural difference. It's like you can feel it's a camera watching sliding past, but
I feel like it's
naturally.
like it doesn't look bad, but it looks like it couldn't happen in like a real film. You know, it's like you can tell it's animated, but it still looks.
Beauty of animation.
It looks good. It's
like
animation used to some
sure.
effect that you couldn't get in a real movie.
Really cool shots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I miss that. I'm trying to think of the last most recent 2D movie to to be released.
It was
like
just like
by anybody,
anyone. The last good 2D movie.
Last good 2D movie.
Other than Japan.
Yeah, like
Japan. They're their own thing. Props to them. They're Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Hey Arnold movie.
Oh yeah, Nickelodeon's
I guess
bringing movies for all their old shows.
Yeah, but I don't know if I should like count reboots for like shows or whatever. Like
Can I just say this is a weird thing. I love movies that are like based off of TV shows that go into theaters.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's shit that I always get hyped over.
Oh yeah, because it's like oh my god, this is the thing I've been watching on TV and it's gonna be on the big screen kind of type thing.
Kinda, yeah. It's just interesting to me.
Yeah. See, like I always find it interesting. I always get hyped about it, but it's like I always think
just moving between mediums is cool.
Yeah, I think that's
unless it's a show to a movie,
but
or a movie to a show. I mean,
but there's sometimes I'm just like, how is it gonna stand against a big like top people that actually make movies all the time, or all they produce is movies? So it's gonna actually compete against, because usually a show or a movie based on a show is gonna be on, and still with a show like TV show or showed on that channel, and so it just compete against other shows or compete against. But it's not going to compete against movies like box office movies.
People still have like the following they get from the show. That doesn't mean that people aren't going to go to theaters and
it's just like a thought. It's just like, how's it going to compare to big ticket box office movies?
Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys watched like too many movie like adaptations of shows? Can't remember the last one. I guess was Ninjago the last one though?
Yeah, and that's not even like even the same like it's not even like almost the same fucking thing at that point, because it's like it's like the reason I wanted to see that movie is because it was almost like a parody of the show. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Yeah, like that was really funny to me. I still need to watch that.
That's what Lego movies are all about right now, is just making fun of Lego movies.
Kind of like make like a parody of like I guess pop culture.
Yeah,
I guess yeah. The Batman movie was great. I want to watch the Lego Ninjago one. I have to say, this is going back to the 3D thing kind of though. When I saw the Lego movie, I was blown away by the animation and how much those actually looked like real Legos. Like I was like, this is the highest detail I've seen in a fucking 3D movie ever. And the reason why is because all those the Lego games and stuff is just like these like, if something isn't a Lego minifig, it's just like a low poly like model with like a lazy texture on it. Like sometimes it's like ships are like in the Legos, but and that's something that, and also in the in the Lego video games, something always pissed me off was that the Lego movie, everything is in Lego. The explosions are in Lego. Yeah. Like everything is made of Lego. Like the skies, the clouds. I was just like, this is like stop motion heaven right now. And it's not even stop motion, but it looks like it.
Right.
It was like, oh my god, this is like just the most beautiful like
viewers can't see this, but he's making the Italian symbol.
It was good. It was really cool to see
Italian.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't have that strong of a reaction to it, but now that you mention it,
I really
pretty
enjoyed
impressive.
Lego movie.
Yeah, I do remember watching it for the first time though. I was in
I watched it like 5 or 6
I like the
you're in a Walmart?
Yeah, like they play movies on the TVs. I just sat there and watched it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I will sit like if that movie's playing, I'll just sit down and watch it.
Yeah,
I really do
good.
like it a lot.
Warren, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I like the craft of the movie. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, you're just gushing about it for like 5 minutes, but yeah, I like the craft of it. I don't know about the movie itself, but like,
the plot. You mean?
Cool.
I think the plot
is very throw together, but it's like
I think that fit it so well.
It knows what it is too.
Yeah,
like it's just kind of like
wasn't trying to hide that.
Yeah, it was very self-aware.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that in movies, the self-awareness.
Lego Batman was good.
Lego Batman was good too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was like even fun. I thought it was funny, like funnier than the first one too. Yeah, it was just everything was like a joke on itself. I also just loved how like every bad guy was in that, like Sauron, like or Saruman is Sauron. I was get those mixed up. Sauron's just fucking in it and just in all the different
Voldemort, there's gremlins and shit.
Yeah, that was cool.
I got some 80s monsters on my ship.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm still, like, as we're talking, I'm trying to think of, like, the last good, like, 2D movie I've seen. But
yeah,
it's just not coming to me.
You guys know Teen Titans Go is getting a movie?
Oh really?
We're not talking.
Yeah.
No.
Is it gonna be the?
No.
Are they gonna go to Japan and is there an ink monster that
Teen Titans Go. What's that
the
movie
Teen
called?
Titans movie? Teen Titans in Tokyo? Is that what
Trouble in Tokyo?
Trouble
Yeah.
in Tokyo.
Teen Titans Go, Trouble in Tokyo.
It's just a parody in the whole movie.
Or it's just an abridged of the movie.
Of the movie.
Oh god.
Oh god. No, that movie is interesting. It's very different than the rest of the show.
Teen Titans Go had an episode where they just voiced over
Yeah.
a normal
They
Teen
literally did an
Titans
abridged.
episode.
Yeah. Because they're too lazy to do any shit.
I thought that was a
Jesus.
funny episode. That was, again, like the self-awareness thing. I always just find that humorous because they've had even an episode before where they told them that they were shit.
Oh, where the show was based around character development and drama or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
like, oh, we were so cool. What happened? Yeah.
Ben, do you want us to try to continue coming up with the
I
top
don't
top
Pixar
five
movies?
I look through Pixar movies and I'm like,
See, you're not the hugest with the
I
Pixar
have a
movies.
list. Look, it's been established, I think, on this podcast enough that I just don't like things.
Yeah.
I'm just an anti-things person. Not
my
because
top-
everything's garbage or anything, but... Yeah. Sorry, go
Not
on.
because what?
Go on.
Not because what's the garbage?
Everything is
Oh.
garbage.
Yeah. My top three is like Incredibles, WALL-E, and then Ratatouille probably.
Oh, Ratatouille.
Yeah, I feel like that one.
It's tough to
Oh.
cram in just a 5 for me because I like The Incredibles. I like all 3 of the Toy Stories.
Mhm.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. is good.
Ratatouille.
Monsters,
Ratatouille.
yeah.
WALL-E.
Up. Do you guys like
Up is good.
Up is good.
You know, Up wasn't originally going to be about like an old man, and
You can have my house
It was gonna
when
be
I'm
about-
dead.
it was going to be like about two brothers that are like trying to escape,
Oh.
and they like lit their house with balloons and everything, and it was just about like the two brothers, but they're like, that's not a good story. Like they feel like the people who are creating it, they're like, that's not good enough like character development.
It just didn't work out like plot wise. Yeah.
And so they're just like, okay, we're gonna do an old man and a
I'm glad
silent
they did
man
it
and
that
a
way.
little boy. Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't have ever had like the opening scene.
Yeah. Or the
You guys know what I'm talking about,
yeah.
like the
The Michael Bay version of it.
well, no, the scene that
like the best
everybody
opening
everybody
scene in any-
says.
yeah.
It's
Everybody says like that like
Made
that's
me
the
cry more than
best
Twilight.
love scene I've seen in a movie, and it was
Yeah.
in like 3
It's
a
like-
minutes.
better
or
the
something.
first
I
3
think
minutes
it's
is
like
a better
5
love scene than
minutes.
Twilight.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that joke a lot.
yeah, it makes you cry within like or just get emotional. In,
Yeah,
like,
I
the
was-
first 3 minutes of the
it was a
movie.
long time ago, but I was watching like a movie reviewer talking about it, and he's like, I never knew that a movie could like rip my heart out and like hold it in front of me in like the first 7 minutes of a movie, and so Up did it.
Yeah.
Well, then also you're like looking. I think a good way to make people emotional is watching the life and like having an older person like look back on memories. Because Coco, that made
well, it's
me
like it
almost
covers so
cry.
much time in just
Yeah.
that montage.
Yeah, Coco.
You just get so
I think that's why
invested
you
in the
get
characters
invested.
and
Yeah, that's a good point.
Out of the Toy Stories, Toy Story 2 is my favorite.
well,
How
that's
do you
what
guys feel about that?
everyone kind of forgets. Toy Story 1 a lot of times.
I feel like most people don't. I feel
They
like most
always-
people forget
yeah.
Toy Story 2. I feel
Most
like.
people, yeah.
I watched all 3 of them over break, and Toy Story 1 was the one that I remembered the least.
Yeah.
That's what like.
Yeah, you're probably right. on
It's
that.
hard. It is, and you can get. I almost got.
When
those
does
mixed
Bo
up a
Peep?
lot.
How many more
Sometimes.
Toy Story movies do they have to go through until Bo Peep shows back up?
What?
Bo Peep. She was
She's
like,
gone.
She in
She's
all
dead.
of them?
She's
dead.
She was in that fire.
She got sold. She got sold in the first one.
She's in the
she's in the
second
second
one.
one.
Second one, in the
It's
second
the
one,
third
yeah.
one that she's gone.
She's gone in this third one. Okay. Interesting.
And the kids going off to college just finally got rid of his
voice actors, so
both these toys.
They sold her in the garage sale. Did you already said?
What?
They lost the voice actors, so they sold her in the garage sale. Yeah. No, I don't know. That's a weird choice.
Didn't someone die from Toy Story? I think Slinky, whoever voices Slinky, is dead now.
He died.
Oh,
okay. That's right. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found the second one to be like, the third one's just so drastically different than the other two. Like,
yeah. It's like, well, they had a big gap between those two.
That's why.
I
still think it fits well with the universe, but it's like you can get the first two mixed up.
I love them all. I go back and forth between which one's my favorite.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Out of all three of them.
Nice.
The third one is definitely
that whole series is good.
List.
Really?
Yeah.
But Ratatouille, I feel like Ratatouille is a very underrated.
Yeah,
Pixar.
I think it is too. Yeah. And it's like a lot of people I feel that don't like it that much because it's more. It's not like an action, like, I don't know. It's not like action based almost. It's kind of like. It's about this fucking rat in France, in this French restaurant in France, and that's what it's about. And it's
I think the rat part scares people away, and then
really.
I can't watch this rat. This movie. Everyone leaves the theater.
It's touching the food. No.
That's that idea, like the rat in the food. Like, I feel like that concept for some people is just. That's like one of their fears. It's like if they made a Pixar movie about clowns, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't watch that movie.
I'd watch that movie.
Yeah.
I have to say, that would be in 3D animated clowns.
Pixar probably has the power still to change like public opinion on clowns.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make it about like a clown. He's just trying to get by day to day.
He's just trying to like make kids happy.
Yeah,
but they're all scared of him because he like looks creepy.
Yeah, and he's just upset about it, and he goes home to his apartment, and it's like this lonely apartment, and
he
cries.
The Pixar movie's great, but here's our pitch for Pixar. So he's this clown, and like
no, he can't. They were trying to make him feel bad,
and he like goes home, and then his wife's really abusive to him. His wife like kicks the shit out of him. And, he takes a shower, and all he wants is warm water, but there's no more left, so it's cold. And you know what? He usually has microwave dinners.
So he takes the rest
of
his
today, so he had to eat out of the garbage.
He lifts the pot.
But it gets good. Things get better, right? He dies.
He keeps going down.
He kills him. I'd watch that movie.
I watched Pixar. It didn't make it.
A really sad movie.
Yeah. But with Ratatouille, I love the ending. To that movie.
Well,
the end.
Yeah.
Where when he's talking about. Yeah, the restaurant closed down. Like, it got found out, and everything sucked. But now, like...
But they had that on the restaurant at the end.
Restaurant. I love that. I love that a lot.
So my little sister, I've told you guys before, she wants to be, like, a chef. She wants to go to culinary school.
Because of Ratatouille.
Because of Ratatouille.
Well, I'm going to say, like, there's got to... give some credit
Definitely
to Ratatouille.
Influenced by that, yeah.
Because she loves comfort food. Like, that's what she really wants to go after. But, like, if there's something she makes other than comfort food... is French. She's big into French food.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Cool.
So...
like French fries. Some French
toast. She made, like, this one desserts. I'm trying to think of what it was. No.
Croissant. How are you going to finish that croissant?
You almost made me drop my croissant. No, like it's some fancy ass dessert. Like it had like blueberries in it. It was almost like
it
was almost like a cake or whatever with blueberries in it. But like she's made multiple like French desserts and like stuff like that. And I still think like she looks to Ratatouille for like she made Ratatouille for her birthday one time.
Oh, that's awesome.
I want to try Ratatouille.
It is good.
It looks good.
Like
it looks like a bunch of pepperonis.
I know.
That's what it's really good.
And then it's like, oh wait, are those like
it's
like pasta?
Yeah, what are they?
It's pasta.
It's like
isn't
eggplant, cucumber, like those kind of like round zucchini, It's just those
no
type of
pepperonis.
vegetables. There's, I think
we'll make our own. Make our own.
I think you can.
There's not.
You can. There's different versions of
ratatouille.
Oh shit!
With
Yeah, because they showed two
pepperoni.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure there's pepperoni
pizza.
in it. And then there's it's just covered in marinara sauce.
I didn't know there was actually pepperoni.
Yeah,
I kind of want to.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, there was.
Where can we get ratatouille?
Yeah, we need to
like
get. We need to get ratatouille.
But
Okay.
like my little sister made that for. Because of that,
I was gonna say we don't have the resources, but I'm like we can.
yeah,
find
because
it.
of my little sister like watched that movie. She's like, on my birthday, I want to make ratatouille. We had it. It was really good. And also that movie, that's a full collection because. I haven't figured out a collection for me for pop figures, but I buy a lot of pop figures for her. I got her all of the Ratatouille collection, so it'd be Emile, his brother.
Oh, okay.
And it has the chef, Linguini.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the 3 pop figures. So I got her those, and then I got her like the Riverdale set. I think she's only missing like 2 of those still.
I kind of want pop figures, but also not really.
I don't know which ones I want. I want to get behind one that doesn't have 1,000 different figures in it, but I also don't want to get one with only I don't want to get just one figure.
I'd probably just get like one set of figure. Like for me, for figures, it's like I want the actual like model, like hundreds of dollars scale ones. So it's like yeah, for at that point, it's like the pop figures thing doesn't. Really
I buy a lot of Pop's T-shirts actually,
but not the figures.
No,
Yeah.
they have T-shirts. They have a line of T. Is that one?
Yeah, this is literally like 90% of my T-shirts.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
besides the other Star Wars ones.
Yeah, pop T-shirts.
I was about to say 90% of your T-shirts are Star Wars T-shirts.
Well, the Star Wars pops.
Yeah.
You have a Ninja Turtles one, right?
I do.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then I have
okay.
I have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Right.
As a pop figure on the street.
I think I'll try to get the BoJack Horseman ones. There's only 5. That's doable. And then other than that, no. I have a Bob Ross, but that's like he's.
So I was
himself.
gonna get a Bob Ross for Christmas, but like right before Christmas time, my dad pointed it out to me, and my mom saw he pointed it out to me, and he didn't say anything like I was gonna. He just like, oh look, there's a Bob Ross. That's cool. Whatever, but my mom saw him point it out to me. She's like, "Oh well, I can't get it now because you done spoiled it for you."
Oh,
whatever. So eventually, I'll get the Bob Ross.
But you didn't know you were getting it.
Yeah, I didn't, but she just thought I did.
Oh,
She thought I picked up that so she didn't get it for her either. I'm like, oh well, I'll eventually get Bob Ross because I want him with the raccoon. There's Bob Ross with raccoon. Nice. Figure. I want that one. And then I'm still trying to figure out what's it. I want to find a good I really like the Overwatch ones, but I don't think I could go back and get every figure for Overwatch.
Oh, this is a giant Diva mech.
Yeah, I want the Diva mech. I want that.
I do want that.
I want to spend all my money on the Diva mech.
There's a full size Diva mech statue that's like $200.
Can you crawl inside of it?
No, not life sized, unfortunately. This big.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
I shouldn't have said full size.
I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's only $200.
I love the. Yeah, I would get by Diva Pop in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But I haven't found a thought of. I was thinking about Game of Thrones, but then there's a lot of figures for the Game of Thrones. And it's really hard to find all of them.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I don't know about that one. And then that one's kind of ending soon, so give it a couple of years. The hype for that goes down. It'll be spin-offs, but
true.
So I was like, what should I find? I wonder if they have any Twice
Pops.
Yeah, they came out with different.
They have
models.
a lot of pop figures.
How do they determine what gets a pop and what doesn't?
Yeah.
It's just mainstream nerd culture, whatever.
It's just pop culture. Well,
yeah,
pop,
that's what's based off
culture.
of pop culture.
Yeah, that's true.
So whatever goes
But
mainstream.
yeah, but when is something popular? I don't know.
When
I feel like not many people. I watch Ash vs. Evil Dead, and I feel like not many people watch that shit. But they're like a shit ton of pops for it, and I'm like,
but there's a group of people that do. That I think that.
If you can create a culture around it, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's based off of a fandom. If you can create a fandom,
around it.
If you can create a fan base around it, it's gonna become a pop figure.
It has the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also I don't know. You guys haven't seen probably the show Riverdale.
Seen one episode.
Yeah, But like that show, it quickly went to a pop figure just because of it quickly had a fan base behind it.
The show was weird.
I enjoy that show. That's like me and my little sister will sit and watch that show. Yeah.
It has is it Cole Sprouse?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah.
Cole Sprouse.
Cole Sprouse is in it?
Yeah. He's like a biker. He's in a biker gang.
He's like the narrator.
Yeah. He's writing like the whole thing is like based off a novel he wrote. And so he's the narrator.
I can't remember which, but one of the Sprouse kids like went into game design. I'm pretty sure.
That's the other one.
The other one.
It's
the smarter one.
Dylan
Sprouse,
I think.
Yeah, that's one of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't like do acting really, and he went into game design.
No, he went into game design. Yeah.
Huh.
Went off the grid, went to game design.
Dylan Sprouse, come collaborate do a game jam with us.
Yeah. We'd love to have you.
Dude, Dylan Sprouse and Practicum, like, let's make it fucking happen.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, after Zach and Cody,
Everyone's like, talk about Zach and Cody! Well, actually,
I don't really like
you guys do, this is Zion, right? So I want to teach you about, like, game design.
No.
No,
Zach and Cody.
Zach and Cody.
I made Zach and Cody the game.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But what company does he work for? That's the big question.
I don't know if
Maybe he doesn't.
Maybe
He probably doesn't have money.
Is
He
he
just
a
like
freelancer?
make his own stuff. Not
Maybe,
really worry about
yeah.
it.
Look up Dylan Sprouse.
Well, look up Dylan Sprouse game design.
So is our the top 5, not in any order, because we're just like we all like
Spitballing
different
shit.
ones.
Mhm.
In the 5 of the top Pixar, I'm assuming we have The Incredibles.
And sounds like Wall-E was popular.
Wall-E was popular, right? Yeah,
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
One of the Toy
Story.
Stories has got to make it.
One, yeah, one of the Toy Stories.
We'll just link that. Just put the whole series together for now.
And I
I don't know if you should count the whole series, because then like.
which one do you like?
Nemo might make my top 5, but if you lump
Nemo,
it together with
forgot about
Finding Dory, it's not going to.
Right.
Let's say Toy Story 1.
So we'll just do Toy Story 1 because you like 1 also.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4.
And then Up.
Is it Up or Nemo?
We got
Up, Nemo, or
Nemo,
Monsters Inc.
Or another Monsters Inc. or another Toy Story or.
Yeah.
But I don't think two Toy Stories.
What about Inside Out? Do you guys like Inside
Oh,
Out?
I love.
I don't.
I love
like it
Inside
as
Out.
much as the rest though.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in the top 5. I just
I would
wanted
not.
to see.
Definitely wouldn't put it in the top 5.
A lot of people rank it pretty high.
I
like
would.
the story behind it.
Yeah.
Is
But
I really liked Coco, but I think it's too new to.
yeah,
Well, Coco, is
Yeah.
that Pixar?
it is. Yep.
Yeah.
I think
I
think Disney Animation Studios did have a hand in it too.
Yeah.
I think because of both of their.
That's how Elsa.
They were like
that's
both
what
kind of
Elsa
like it seemed like they were both associated with it, but.
I kind of like this whole diverse thing Disney and Disney Pixar are doing with like trying different things from different cultures.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it
Yeah,
helps
it's
him come up
interesting.
with like
Yeah.
new stuff. at
New
this
ideas,
point.
yeah.
So yeah.
So like Moana, and then they had Coco.
Yeah.
So like I think that's a cool twist on things, and it gets more of an audience. I think because people are tired of the white princesses. People have been tired
Basic
of
bitches.
that.
Basic
bitches.
bitches. I mean, people are tired of the basic
You're right.
bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who are the best Disney princesses? Like,
Ooh.
Are we going? Are we going
Let's do
there?
this.
Are we going there?
Let's do this. Okay.
Okay.
Warren's like, I'm on more people. So
All right.
You're talking
here we
about
go.
no Star Wars. Let's have some Disney.
I don't know. No, I actually don't.
I mean, I was just thinking of like non-white Disney princesses, and I'm like, well, there's Jasmine and there's Mulan.
Well, there's
those
quite
are like,
a bit.
Those are some pretty good ones.
Mulan's, I think,
But
my
What
Mulan's
favorite.
qualifies for a good Disney princess?
Um,
Does the movie you're in have to be good?
I think it's
Huh.
as long
I
as
don't
you,
know.
as long as you can get invested in the character or care for the character.
I don't think so.
I think when you want
I
the
don't
success
know.
of the character, it's a good Disney princess movie.
Cause I don't know.
Yeah.
Mine are, like, if we're basing it off of movies, yeah, my opinion's gonna, my choice would change.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if I'm basing it off a movie, I'd choose Belle. But if I'm basing it off just the character, I'd choose Ariel.
Some scholarly discussion going on here.
All right. Yeah, let's go based
Because
top five.
Beauty and the Beast is my
just on
favorite.
character.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Let's just go based.
Watch Mojo.
Let's just go based just on character. The princess alone.
Just on character.
Get your top 5.
No, I'm just gonna Ariel. Top 1. I'm not gonna
Ariel's
go.
top.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
if you had to choose one of them.
Ariel and Belle like are top
Yeah.
2. I don't really.
If you had to choose one Disney princess
Based on character?
based on character,
More
pick one Disney princess.
Fucking character.
Who's waifu out of all the
Princesses?
Disney
Who's
princesses?
the most white? Basic bitch.
Snow White.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there you go. There you have
Yeah.
it.
I'm going Mulan. Mulan's
Yeah.
my favorite. Wait,
You don't like Mulan?
I like Mulan.
Here's one, yeah.
We're talking about character.
I love her as a
And
character.
Okay.
No, I want to hear it. Warren, if you're gonna say shit about everything I say, I want to hear this.
What
One.
do you mean?
Yeah, no. Every time I say
Beauty
something,
and
you
the
say
Beast
shit.
is
I want to hear
my
about this one.
favorite like Disney princess movie.
That is a good.
Yeah, I really
That's a
like
good one,
Beauty
yeah.
and the Beast. I love the opening to that too. With the whole narration. And then she turned into a beautiful enchantress. I love the whole narration for that, and the score. The whole soundtrack for that is great too.
I finally saw the live
live
remake
action
of it over
Yeah.
break.
My little sister loves that.
I liked it,
Yeah, it was good.
but you know, it's
I tend to favor the classics over.
yeah, it's like
I think it's pretty hard to make something that's better than.
yeah.
I think of live action Lion King. That's gonna be a thing.
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that because Seth Rogen is.
Seth Rogen's
You're
Pumbaa.
hyping this. You're becoming me on this.
I am. You are rubbing off on me a lot.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I might fucking piggyback off your hype, dude. You keep bringing it up.
Seth Rogen is in a fucking Disney movie.
What have you done to me?
Oh, it's called Hakuna Matata, man. It seems no worries. Come on, take some of this. Take some of this. That's exactly what I'm picturing. Like, whoa.
He just has glasses. He has the curly hair and the glasses just in the over his head.
It's so weird. It's because it's not live action. It's just CG Lion King.
Are they gonna mocap Seth Rogen?
It's called. For the audio listener, I just did a weird dance thing. Trying to be. Is he being Pumbaa or
He's Pumbaa.
He's Pumbaa.
Yeah. I like Seth
Pumbaa
Rogen
is
as
the
a voice
pig, right?
actor.
The warthog, yeah.
The warthog, and then
Timon is
the meerkat.
You guys ever watch the show?
Yeah.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh,
I don't remember
okay.
it at all.
Okay.
I remember.
Did you guys watch the Tarzan show?
I remember it.
Yeah.
I think that was a
Tiny
big thing.
bit.
I think
Yeah.
that was more of a childhood. I can't remember it now, but it was a thing in my childhood.
I distinctly remember one of those episodes where all of the animals that they're friends with go insane and try to kill them. That sounds crazy, but it's there's this radio. There's they're making new stuff on the island. The radio signals are messing with the animals, and they're trying to figure that out the whole time. But it's really it kind of I remember it essentially kind of frightening me as a kid watching it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I distinctly remember that, but yeah, that episode was really bizarre, and I don't like it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Paul,
Yes.
the alien?
Yeah, I have seen it. I saw.
Really? Wow.
I've seen. Yeah, my friend Sean had the uncut version of it.
Yeah? What do
Yeah.
you guys think of it?
I like it.
I remember
Yeah.
thinking it was pretty
I think
funny.
I
Yeah.
think it's pretty underrated, and that was Seth Rogen as a voice actor. That's
Yeah.
what made me think of that.
Oh,
He's-
okay.
He's Paul.
Yeah. I remember the part in that where he's describing he used to be on the radio. That's how they hit him, is he was the alien guy, the alien station. He was the guy, the radio guy.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an alien talk show. Be yeah, the aliens are probably this, and he was the guy doing the talk show.
Yeah.
I remember that part from the movie.
That's the whole Shaun of the Dead crew, isn't it? That's the same. Am I thinking of that right? It's Simon Pegg and that other dude.
I think so.
Yeah, they're always in movies together.
Yeah.
And it's Sigourney Weaver's the antagonist, right?
I think Yeah.
Which is hilarious because she's from the Alien movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's got Kristen Wiig is
There's,
like the girl.
Yeah, there's just so many little things in that movie. Like when he's like, he's there going to the gas station, and he's like, oh yeah, do you want anything? And he's like, Reese's Pieces. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shit. Oh my gosh, have you guys ever been on the E.T. ride at Disneyland?
No.
So you're on the bike, and then you do all the shit from the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, you fly past the moon, and we're like, we're okay, right? And this is the end of the ride, but it's not, because you go back to E.T.'s home planet.
What?
Oh.
And there's some recording that my sister's made of me going like, what the fuck? Because there's just a bunch of like weird like spores and mushrooms, and it's like, E.T.'s like, we're home. It's like, no, it's too terrifying. There's one dude with like a staff. He's like, I am the tribe leader of the ET people, and it's like, what the fuck? There's too much shit going on here.
That's weird. I don't know if I told this story. I think I might have already. There's like this ride at Epcot where you go to space, like it was supposed to simulate like G-force, I think. And you're like going up in a space, like it's supposed to be like you're going into space. And it's there's like light G-force. It's really fun. And they have a G-force version of the ride and they have a non-G-force version of the ride. I remember too, for like people who don't want to like.
That's interesting.
Do that.
That's
cool. Probably my favorite ride like I've done at Disney. Like it's definitely the one I remember. So.
Oh yeah. Did I say that the ride was at Disney? Because it's not.
Oh, it's not.
It's
okay.
Universal.
Universal.
Obviously, E.T.'s
okay.
fucking
Oh
Universal.
yeah, E.T. Yeah. But yeah, so there's like this whole thing where like each of you are one of the like ship people, like you're an engineer or you're like a captain or stuff, and there's like this fake console in front of you, and so like throughout the ride they're like, all right, engineer, press like the shift key or something like that, and I was with my dad on the ride, so I was like, I don't know which one I was. It was like the engineer or something. So it was like, engineer, like press like A7 on the keyboard, and then like I'm like this, like because the G-force is going, and then my dad slapped my hand out of the way and pressed it himself because he thought we had to do it. You didn't have to do it. It was like a play thing. And then I'm like, what the fuck? He's just like, Jake, we're going to die. I can't trust you. Exactly. And I'm like, what? Like I was not expecting him to do that at all. I'm like, it's just part of the thing. It's like we don't actually have to do that. He doesn't remember doing that, but I totally did. Like he totally did.
That's a dad thing to say.
Yeah.
It's like I don't remember. He definitely remembers.
Yeah,
it,
that's crazy.
but he doesn't want to be humiliated for it. So.
Yeah, like to this day, I'm just like, Dad, you actually thought we had to do that?
His life was in danger.
Yeah, his life. If we didn't do that, the ride would have just shut down. But yeah, that's a fun ride on Epcot.
Wait, is this the E.T.?
Did you see that? Wait.
No.
Wait, sorry.
So I think that's E.T., right? And he's like, hey.
So is this like a video thing?
This is like someone recorded this with a. For the audio listeners, go look up. Oh, look at that lighting! That's so just like a fucking H.R. Geiger. Like,
so is this like where you're like on a cart, like going through it?
You're like on the bike. Look at that shit!
Wait, this isn't a screen?
No, this is all practical shit.
What the?
E.T.'s like, hello, hello. This is disgusting, like spore creatures.
Like, I really want to see a video of you reacting.
It's cool. But
for audio listeners, look up E.T. ride at Universal.
I'm surprised that's still there, because Universal Studios usually just rips out their shit that's like fairly old. Back to the Future and like the original King Kong shit, and I don't know, everything we're just like ripped out for the newer stuff.
I need to go to Harry Potter Land before I get too old.
You're never too old for Harry Potter Land.
I know, but still.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
There's
a ride.
Yeah.
So like, you guys ever been on the newer ride? Disney kind of does it, but Universal does those where it's like you sit in front of a screen and it like moves your seat.
Yeah.
And it kind of does that with you. Universal's like pretty strongly going in that direction with all of their rides, and the Transformers one is really cool. Even if you don't like Transformers, The Harry Potter one combines that with like actual like practical shit and stuff.
Cool.
It's so cool, right? So you're like flying, and there's like the part with the dragons, right? Mm-hmm. And then like you're in front of the screen, the dragons are flying at you, and then your whole cart turns and dips and like moves to the left, like past the screen. Oh. And there's like practical dragons and shit like right there. And it's like fuck, oh shit, yeah,
that's
awesome.
Really cool. That's awesome. Huh. Yeah, that's what I want to do, and then where is the Star
Wars at Disney.
Star Wars at
By the way, people were losing their shit over that VR thing that they made.
What they have a VR thing
with the Stormtroopers.
There's shit where you can like I don't know if this is true.
New Android phones or whatever, or Google Pixel or something like that.
People were talking about like you could see blasters on the rack and you can like pick them up and fucking shoot them.
Oh fuck.
That's what I heard anyway.
That's cool.
That's fucking like ridiculous for that.
Yeah. That I gotta go to that Star Wars land.
I know.
Yeah.
I hate Disneyland, but I'm gonna force my child who doesn't want to go to Star Wars land.
Yeah.
Go to. Yeah. Well, it's not even. I don't think it's gonna be open yet.
Huh?
The Star Wars part of the park.
It's not
gonna be a while
open yet.
I've been to the parts. Like they kind of partially open like some areas.
Yeah, they have some of it open.
I've been to the Mos Eisley place, which looks really fucking cool. Although it's not Mos Eisley. They're like, this is a new place, and it's like, it's another sand place.
It's not either Jakku or Mos
Eisley. It's just like, this is and I think I already talked about the Kylo Ren and Captain Phasma have helmets that are like 3 times the size of their head, so they can put a speaker in it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Sound like Bane for a second.
Yeah.
Anything else? Can I do a quick one?
What's the last Pixar movie?
Okay.
Nemo. I'm going
Nemo? Nemo's pretty good.
That one
all right.
Looked visually great for its time.
There we have it. Yeah. Incredibles, Ratatouille, Nemo, WALL-E, Toy Story.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
Those are the 5 best Pixar movies.
By Team Attica.
Yeah.
Chattica.
And this has been...
Team Attica,
Chattica. The Team Attica podcast.
I like it.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Well, I've been Jake.
I'm Warren. Wait, we're not going to do Warren's subject?
Oh, did you have?
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I was just going with it because people were like, just ignored me, and I was like, okay, that's cool.
Would you have one?
I was gonna say, all right. Do you guys have any like? Do you think there's a certain cover song that's better than the original?
Oh,
Disturbed, Silent.
God damn it! Yeah, that sure is awesome.
Disturbed, Silent. Get on.
I do.
Get on that hype. Yeah, no. My parents bought me a Silent Garfunkel CD
you told
just
me
because of that.
Yeah.
I Will Survive by Cake.
Yes. Shit. Okay, that one. I agree.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to
do The White Stripes covered Jolene, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's plenty of good covers of Jolene.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not doubting the like. We're not saying.
He's just saying there's been a lot of good ones.
I had a lot more. I don't.
Yeah.
I fucking thought of a lot more that I love. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I fucking had it. I became more prepared.
The Kubo's credit song.
I don't know if I like it better than the original, but it is really good.
I finally had the original one on my iTunes because we have all the Beatles CDs at home, so I finally imported them all and plus got new Beatles music that I should have already had. I like theirs too, but I like the credit song.
There's a cover artist, Jasmine Thompson, that I really like. She does the newer songs that she covers. So like I think she did
I'm looking up
like Hanging Tree.
Oh,
she's done fucking Johnny Cash.
Oh, Hurt?
Covered Hurt, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good choice. It was originally by
9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, that's interesting.
I feel
everyone just thinks of Johnny Cash.
Yeah, people think it at this point it's like almost like you could. Johnny
Led Zeppelin has a lot of their famous songs. A lot of people don't know their covers.
Really? Like what?
Well, now I can't think of it.
I have believe you.
I just heard it. I'm gonna look it up quick.
Jasmine Thomas, she's done. Take Me to Church.
Mm-hmm.
The Death Cab for Cutie. La La La.
Okay.
A couple others.
I just
Take Me to Church. Yeah, that would be a good one.
Oh, Drop Your Guard. And what's this one? Oh, Adore You.
Okay.
But she's also done the one with the fire. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's not just called Fire, but it was in the Hunger Games, I think, also.
Oh. The Horn of Plenty? Well, no.
Whole Lot of Love. That's a Led Zeppelin. It's not their original.
Oh, really?
That is not the... Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow, that's crazy.
Maybe that's When the Levee Breaks.
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard that.
Oh, okay.
It's not
That's
theirs.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just looking this shit up now.
Oh, I
Yeah.
See Fire.
What?
That's it. That's another one.
What's it called?
I See Fire.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Do you guys feel like for a lot
The
of people
Beach-
it's just whoever heard, like,
Yes.
which one you heard first?
Yeah, it's which
Yeah.
one you heard first most of the time. Like there, occasionally I'll hear one on and be like, "That's better." Like I will that, and that's just probably because the original song just wasn't that great. The Beach Boys, "Why Do Fools Fall in Love."
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, and there's the version I have of it is there's a beginning part where it's like this like orchestrated like part that kind of it makes it every time I listen to it, all I can picture is like various shots of like a city like in the 60s, like as like an opening to to a movie, and then it goes into the actual song, and it's so good. Brian Wilson like added that in later, and that's exactly what he was visioning when he did it. But yeah, I like that better than Chuck Berry's version. He originally did it, I think, right? Yeah,
I think so.
What's funny is a lot of like for the Beach Boys and the Beatles, Chuck Berry, their earlier music is like there's several like covers of Chuck Berry music. It's very interesting.
One that I just found that I forgot about. You know the song Billie Jean, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell did a cover of that.
Ooh.
Oh.
And it's like super different. It's like slowed down, and it's pretty good.
I want to listen to that. Yeah. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm just like looking through my Spotify right now to find some.
Alright. Yeah, those are.
Yeah, I should have came prepared. I don't know. I had like a huge list in my head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a ton, but yeah, I'd say that while
I
my
feel
guitar
like
gently
I just feel like
weeps.
there's just so many I'm missing.
Yeah, and there are all the ones that, like we said, there people just don't know that they're covers.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Mhm.
oh, Alien Ant Farm.
Yes.
Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal.
What? Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
One of these things is
Oh,
the other by
the
by the
remix.
Pretenders.
I like the whole.
By the Pretenders.
What?
One of these things is not like the others. By the Pretenders, dude.
God, no.
I like the remaster. It's the
Oh,
Before Christmas
yeah.
that soundtrack, but they had it with like actual rock bands singing it. Trying to think of they Revisited is what it was called. The revisited version of the Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like Amy Lee singing Sally's song and Marilyn Manson singing This Is Halloween. It's all really cool.
The Pretender by Infected Mushroom. That's what the cover was.
By
that
the
I
Foo
randomly
Fighters.
have.
Foo Fighters song.
Thank you, Adam,
Yeah.
for that.
Got him.
Even though
Get fucked, Adam, wherever you are.
I just remembered another cover that I had.
What's that?
I'm trying to find it. It's the song at the end of the Fight Club movie.
Oh, I don't remember. If I just scroll through my YouTube feed, I could find.
But yeah, that song I have a cover of it, which I like better than the original. It was in, I think it was in a Google commercial or something. Oh, wait, is it called Where Is My Mind? Where Is My Mind? Yeah, by Nada Surf. That's another
Nada Surf?
I like. Yeah. Nada Surf.
Still favorite cover, Disturbed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Right.
Say that for the rest of my life.
Doesn't Disturbed have another cover? It's
They have plenty.
Probably.
They've covered quite a few songs, I'm sure. But Sound of Silence is just one of my favorites.
I think I know.
It's really hype, just watching it in concert too.
What song are you talking about?
Sound of Silence, but the Simon & Garfunkel song. I'm not gonna sing
Yeah,
it.
the original one by, where he's saying "How the Maryland."
It's you might have seen like the memes where it's just like "Hello Darkness, my old friend."
Yeah.
It's that song.
Okay. Oh wow, that's their number one on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's above Down with the Sickness.
Oh, like, their concert was hype. I loved it.
Alrighty.
Cool, man. Well,
now we go through the whole ending sequence thing,
Yeah.
right? To fill in the awkward
Yeah.
silence.
Is there any more, Warren? You want to try to fit in really fast?
I got something.
oh,
So today I thought every dad in the world is technically a motherfucker.
Fuck off.
all right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been
not
Chattica, the Team Attica podcast.
Wait a minute. No.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, but they're not
They
the
didn't
mother
fuck their
yet.
mother. They fucked.
Yeah. Once you fuck it,
But
you're not.
Then,
They're not.
so
the
every
mother
dad
at the
with 2
time.
children, like, we're about to have a second child.
like, if she's already a mother, then it's okay. But that's
Yeah.
not. Also, he's
But
not
she's
a
like-
dad.
She's not pregnant until he fucking
Yeah,
does the deed.
Also, he's
That's
not a dad.
that's law, dude. That's that's called ex post factos, dude.
Yeah.
I think it counts.
So,
That's
if you're a
straight up. That's
second
the
child or a
right
middle
shit.
child,
What?
so if you're a second child or beyond, then
Yeah, if you're making a
Yeah.
second baby,
Then
yeah.
yeah.
then they're a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because they fucked your mom.
Well, not yours, but
Wait, so you're saying if you
Ain't
fuck
not.
someone and she's not a mother yet,
yeah,
but
She's
she
not-
becomes a
no.
mother because of you?
it's
You're
still,
not.
It's not.
It's not a
'cause
motherfucker. You just fucked.
She
someone.
wasn't. You didn't.
You fucked the
have
girl,
sex-
she became a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you fuck her again.
Then you're a motherfucker.
Okay.
This has been Chattica's Romance Tips. Number. Is that it?
Are we ready?
Why are we ending on that?
Was that-
Why?
What the fuck?
Damn.
Who could top it?
Who can top it?
Pepsi has a retro can design.
God.
We're done. Cut it.
Fucking cut it. We're done. We're done. We're ending with motherfucker.
Have you guys ever played on a Vectrex graphics?
Oh! We just played on
We just played one.
It
It's right in front of
it
us.
was, you know.
It looks really cool.
Sir.
You put
Check
this
it
up
out.
on it.
Check out the ET Disney.
Go
ride.
get one.
We're
Yeah,
sponsored by
fucking
both
good.
of them.
Oh man, you know what I really love? A refreshing Tide
Retro.
Pod.
God damn it. Well, this has been Team
Whoa,
Attica
explode into the ground.
on the
so.
Chattica podcast.
off.
I've been Jake,
I'm Warren.
Ben?
Austin.
and we are Team Attica. Again,
Live.
live. For the
Chattica
first
live.
time.
Team Attica live.
Sorry.
Chav.